Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Tuesday. What's your alarm? Tuesday, January 7th. And as you can see, I have a special guest with me today. We didn't even plan to match, but look at that. Okay. Hey, Bridget and Patricia. Okay, so thank you. Hey, good morning, YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon. So Ira was saying this, and I said, well, I'm just going to take it and use it as a perspective. But then I said, well, I should probably get the real deal on here to talk about it. Let me just set this up very quickly. For many of you, you know, Ira's my boyfriend and my husband and my friend. Okay, so he had shoulder surgery. How many weeks ago?
3 months.
3 months ago, and he is back fully and up and running. And this is the reason I'm asking him to come on this morning. Again, thank you for all. Hey Terry, thank you for all who are jumping on. Is because he has gained full functionality, full range of motion back already. Yes, ahead of the schedule. And the reason I want to bring him on is because he even says, well, his physical therapist was saying, I really wish more people would listen. And he said they can. And so he said it takes three things. And this is where we're going with this morning. He said, you have to be able to see it. What's the it? See you fully recovered, see you fully functioning, see you in your degree, see you in a thriving marriage, fill in the blank. You have to be able to see it, you've got to believe it, and then you've got to do it. So with that, Ira, can you expound upon that?
No, I didn't plan on it.
Ira Kelly, now look, see, this is why you gotta check your guests before they come on here. I told him what I wanted him.
I was going to work.
Ira, you on here now and time is rolling. Can you expound? I'm going to have to take this off camera. Mm-hmm. Can you expound upon seeing it? What does that mean to see it, believe it, and do it? Because you living in it.
Anything that you want, anything that's worth having is worth the effort of working for. It doesn't matter what it is. I mean, if you're taking on a challenge of healing, new job, travel, you have to see the positive aspects of the venture and believe it and make it happen. I just believe that. I believe that, just speaking of healing, because that's what I do. I believe that for healing, you can't approach healing with negative thoughts. You got to approach healing with positive thoughts, positive actions, and you'll have positive results. You can't fail trying.
Okay, so the part that I think is most unnatural or not consistent, something that we probably don't know how to do. What does it mean, this see it part? Because you started there. That was the first of the three things. What does that mean?
I'm a very avid golfer. I love what I do, and I don't like to be without the things that I care most about. And when there's a time frame that I'm given to heal or to do something, I look at that time frame and I visualize what I have to do, and I put my mindset on that. When they tell me that I can heal in 14, what she say, 4 to 6 months, and I always ask if that's the norm, the law of average, which is it's the norm. And I said, good, I'll be healed in half that time. And I take that and I run with it, because that's what I believe. I believe that I believe in the power of positive thinking, the power of positive planning, the power of just positive doing things. That's the only way I work. That's it.
Okay, so that was really strong on the believing part, but the seeing, because you start to go there. Are you seeing yourself out there on the golf course? You seeing your?
No, I see myself. Like, I had to isolate this arm for 3 months where I couldn't move it from my body. Okay. And what happens is with muscles, if you're not moving anything, it's going to atrophy. It's like if you leave books in the corner long enough, you're going to build spider webs around the books. Well, I believe that even while I was isolated, that my shoulder was healing. I was getting good circulation, and I didn't have muscle atrophy because I kept functioning on this side. And by functioning on this side, it had a residual effect throughout my whole body. And it did, it worked. I had no muscle atrophy, and I'm totally back to total functionality. And then 3 months. That's it. I mean, nothing's going to be perfect when you're over 60-something years old, but it's I'm thankful that I'm back to doing the things that I love because I planned. I didn't wing it.
Yeah.
I didn't just go there and with the hope.
Mm-hmm.
I had hope, but I had a plan,
mm-hmm.
and I took the plan and I executed the plan. You can't do it by yourself. I mean, I kept getting positive affirmation from my therapist and from my wife, because it's a tough road when you're trying to heal, whether it's mentally or physically.
Mm-hmm.
But you can do it when you have the positive aspects around you. You have to. I'm only speaking from being my age. I mean, the older I get, the more I realize how important it is to have positive influences around you. You can't have people that when you're trying to do something, they say, well, I don't do, I will not, I refuse to hang around people like that. I refuse to.
He absolutely refuses to. And the reason I wanted to do that is because even though he's talking very specifically about healing a physical, healing physically from an injury, this same concept of envisioning yourself, seeing yourself, believing it, and then putting the effort behind it, it is applicable to every area of your life. It's not just for a physical thing, it's for financial restoration and spiritual growth and relationships, building relationships and making a better career. And it impacts every area of your life. It just so happens that this phase is a physical, and that can be one of the hardest because we have so many people around us that at times will, oh, well, they say it's going to take 4 to, even that. Some people wouldn't consider that negative. That's negative to him, and he was not having it. I remember he specifically asked, and he does this every surgery, is that the average healing time? And he sets a goal for way less than that average. And so I just wanted to bring you in to hear. We want to make sure you recognize, because he's my Superman. He does have an S on his chest, but he is very clear to say anyone can do this if they put the effort in. More than talk, more than just a hope. Get a plan.
That's what the word. Look at the word when people pray. What's the foundation of prayer?
Faith.
What else?
Belief.
Works.
And right.
The work.
And then the work.
I'm praying for something. Okay, I'm praying, so I'm gonna sit back and wait. No, you put the effort in. You put the effort in, and if you put the effort in and you believe in it all wholeheartedly, you can move the world. You just have to believe it. I mean, I believe. That's it.
I believe. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Okay. Thank you, Ira Kelly. You want to close us off?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. All weaklings, go back to bed. Strong people, let's get up and do this thing. I got to go to work. My commute's too long.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ira.
Love you.
Don't slam the door. Okay. Okay. So that's where we're coming from today. Envision yourself where you want to be. Believe that you individually, not that it can be done, believe that you can do it. See yourself doing it, and then get up and do the work. Okay. Get up and do the work. Until next time, take real good care of yourself. Make this a terrific Tuesday.